Hey, what's up, y'all? So this is a Natchez Trace Parkway video. It was fun. I hope you enjoy some of the scenery, some stuff we had. Natchez, Mississippi is a badass little town right there on the river. We had a blast that night, Joey and George. I'm so glad those guys went with me. They were a blast to go with. We had an awesome time in Natchez, Mississippi. We had a great time in Tupelo. I'm gonna do a separate video on Tupelo and the whole Elvis thing because I have too much to put in one video. But let's jump to the video, show you some of the ride and some stuff that went on in Natchez Trace Parkway. And so it begins, 5:30 a.m. at the 7-Eleven in La Puente. Fixing to meet up with George and Joey. Natchez Trace Parkway, we're on the way. Here we are, trip started. It's about 6:15. We met up about 5:45 at the gas station and got gas station tacos because that's what you do on a trip. I think today the goal is to hit Natchez, Mississippi. The original plan was to go to Nashville, but part of the Natchez Trace Parkway is closed up there, and I wasn't exactly sure about which way to go, and I was thinking about it, so I'm not 100% positive as to which way we're going to go and what we're going to do, but here we are. We're on the road. I will check in a little later. So I've talked about this for several years with George and with other people, but this particular trip that we're taking, I watch Scooter Tramp Scotty. I like Scotty. I like a lot of what he says. Scotty is a true motorcycle vagabond, and the fact that he lives off the road 24/7, 365. He'll go stay with somebody sometimes for a week or two and maybe repair his bike or chill out, but he stays on the road all the time. So he talked about when he goes somewhere, he takes all back roads. He hates to be on the interstate. He likes to be on the back roads and take his time and kind of meander and enjoy the scenery. Well, I've been talking to George for quite a while about doing a trip where we didn't take any major highways. Everything else that I have planned for this trip is all small 2-lane or split 2-lane highways. Yeah, because I said something about it. It's raining now. It's not hard, but it's raining. It's 60 degrees and raining. Oh well. I mean, okay, it could always be worse, I guess. We stopped a second ago because of a little road construction, and George pulled up and he's like, "Hey bro, you weren't lying when you said you picked backcountry roads. You did pick backcountry roads, because this right here, like, this is the most cars we've seen in the last, I'd say, 60 miles. We've stopped and smelled the roses, and old guys stop to pee when they have to. We're about to be in Louisiana. And there's your welcome to Louisiana sign. And come to an abrupt stop. Welcome to Louisiana, and I run in the back, the ass end of a van while you're here. Well, thus far, Louisiana has not disappointed, because I'm going to tell you right now, this little Highway 8 is freaking like nice curvy back roads at 65, 70 miles an hour, and it's just Louisiana. When I was younger, I didn't appreciate it. Now that I'm older, I love me some Louisiana cooking. I love me some going to Louisiana, and especially like I said, certain parts of Louisiana I really enjoy. We are about to cross into Mississippi. Look at that Mississippi River, sucker! Woo! Mighty Mississippi. My grandfather was a tugboat captain on this river. It's awesome. Welcome to Mississippi. Right up here. Welcome to Mississippi. Joey, say what's up. George, say what's up, man.
Hey, what's up?
So, Natchez, Mississippi, we're going to eat dinner down here somewhere, and like the freaking river's right there. It's pretty awesome, pretty cool, man. Whole lot prettier than what I thought it would be. Beautiful place thus far. A lot of historic downtown stuff. So let's go see if we can we can make it non-historic for these people. All right, getting ready to leave to go ride the Natchez Trace this morning. Had a good time last night. Natchez, Mississippi's a fun little town. Really cool historic downtown area. Went and had a few beers, had dinner last night. Now we're fixing to jump on the parkway. It's like 54 degrees. Yeah, we're going further north than what we are now, so, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm excited. See you on the parkway. And Joey, George, and we are getting ready to go. Natchez Trace, we're leaving. It's 55, I think we said 54. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. We're going through the middle of downtown Natchez. Man, Natchez is a cool little city. I like it. I really, man, the river last night was cool. Natchez it's a fun little place, man. We had a good time last night. We went down to a place called The Camp, which was super cool. A little restaurant, and we were at the Over the Hill Saloon, which was also a lot of fun. Natchez Trace Parkway, here we come. That's a good way to start a ride right there. I'm gonna take a picture, man. Man, this is absolutely, we haven't been on it but a little bit. It's beautiful. Natchez Trace, look. This is awesome, man. Beautiful road, beautiful road. This is supposed to be awesome. This is, well, that's what we came here for. To ride the Natchez Trace. So, this is badass right here, dude. This is pretty cool. Riding in the middle, literally in the middle of nowhere with nobody else around. I don't know if you can get a whole lot better than that. We're trying to get to Jackson, to the Harley Davidson dealership. We're only 90 something miles away from Jackson, so all these backers got plenty of gas to get what we need to get. But man, it's badass through here. It's just long sweepers, man. No tight curves, just real long sweeping curves. I don't even have music playing today. I don't even have any music going because this is like amazing, beautiful. Breaking away this trip with George and Joey, man, I'm glad we did. I wish Ted could have went, but man, it's worth it. Very much worth it to get a chance to come here and ride this and do this with my buddies. And yeah, man, take the time. That's my advice. Take the time to do trips like this, because this is, and we haven't even really got into it yet. This thing is awesome. So, holy shit, that's badass over there. Historic Inn, huh? That's pretty damn cool. I have been warned by a ton of people not to speed back here because you'll get busted, and we all know that I have a penchant for speeding. So I set the cruise set at like 5. I did 10 over the speed a little bit ago, with 5 over. I'm not gonna risk it. If I had the opportunity, I would. I'd be doing 80 or more around those curves because they look fun. But I'm going to not get a ticket while I'm back here. Okay, I didn't film, and I wish I would have been, because we just about died. 4 deer ran out, and I literally got the brakes, hit the brakes on quick enough to keep us from hitting a deer. I nearly hit a deer. I came within about 2 feet of hitting a deer. I think I shit myself. I'm not even kidding, man. Fucking 1 minute, I literally, they just started, like, it was like 5 of them, and they started crossing. And of course I wasn't recording because, you know, I was just sitting here in my mind doing my thing, and holy God, I'm telling you right now, that was, even after I like stopped and they had quit crossing, as George was coming behind, a deer went right behind him, and I'm like, man, that scared the living shit out of me. Man, the temperature drops when you get in the shade right here. You can just feel like the cool wind. We're like 6.5 miles from exiting I-20 East. George came up and said, I need gas. So you get out here on the parkway, there's nothing. I mean, when I say there's nothing, I'm not even remotely bullshitting you. There is nothing out here, man. You got to exit off. There's roads you can exit off that I'm sure you can go find gas stations or what have you. But man, there ain't nothing out here. There ain't jack shit out here. I'm in the Harley dealership. They talked me into coming here. There's some nice bikes though. That looks good. Look, I found a Road Glide 3 in the flesh. Okay, so as you saw, we kind of I learned the hard way. The lower half of the parkway, Tupelo and below, is not nearly as exciting as when you get above Tupelo and start heading up towards Tennessee. I should have researched that. One of the things that I had planned on riding all the way from Natchez, Mississippi to Nashville. Part of the parkway was closed down for road work, about a 15-20 mile stretch, I believe they said it was, or more. So I would have had to divert and come back. And then time-wise, I had 4 days. I thought I was going to have 5, so I was going to have an extra day, so I was going to go all the way up, come back down, divert off. I didn't. So I wound up cutting out the whole top half of the Natchez Trace Parkway. So this video really is the lower half of the Natchez Trace Parkway. It's not the whole thing. The lower half, and there's a lot of historic stuff to see. There's fun. There's good places to go. It's a good ride, but it is not as nice as the upper half. So I hate to say it. Seth's Repentance kind of told me, man, get a hammock because it's kind of boring and it's kind of, you have to kind of go slow. And it's true, you do have to kind of go slow. And I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I enjoyed it. However, as you'll see in the video, you got to kind of plan better than I did. Let's say that. I'm going to tell you right now, right quick, just in case anybody ever asked. Motherfuckers in Jackson, Mississippi can't drive worth the fucking shit. I'll go ahead and throw it out there. Had to get on the freeway because of the Harley-Davidson shop. I will never, Jackson, Mississippi, y'all motherfuckers can't drive. I'm from fucking Houston, Texas. This is the biggest bunch of bullshit. These folks right here drive like, I don't even know, man. I can't express how bad the people around here drive in Jackson, Mississippi. Back on the parkway. Apparently there's a lot of runners and joggers on the parkway over here. Oh, well, there's a running and jogging and hiking trail. Anyway, so we're going to keep going up the parkway and get away from Jackson because I've calmed down now, but I would not. If somebody says, hey, man, we're going to give you a free house in Jackson, Mississippi, right off 55, I would tell them, no, thank you. I appreciate your offer, but I have no desire to ever drive in Jackson again in my life. That was like ridiculously terrible. Hope the GoPro gets all that, but look at that. That's beautiful. That is amazing. That is beautiful. Again, it's beautiful back here, man. It really is. Oh, check that out, dude. All kinds of decent video footage of Natchez Trace, I hope. Alright, I had to switch helmets. My camera quit working on my setup. It's fucked up and quit working. So now I'm really doing the $1 million bogan thing. I put on a little shorty helmet because my helmet's fucked up bothering me. And now I'm talking into my GoPro because, well, nothing else is fucking working. Natchez Trace Parkway is beautiful. Love the parkway. It's been great so far. Man, the bad part is you're in the middle of nowhere. If something happens and you break down or have some, man, you're fucked. Beyond that, I'm enjoying the shit out of it. All right, Joe, I got you on the spot. So what do you think of the honest opinion of the Natchez Trace Parkway so far?
Yeah, scenery's good. Needs to be more stuff.
Or 65 miles an hour.
Yeah,
instead of having to do...
A little bit quicker.
Yeah, a little bit quicker. But
in the first long ride, not bad.
Yeah. In the middle of nowhere, we stop at Bel Piatto, which in the internet said was a Mexican food restaurant. It's not a Mexican food restaurant at all. So
Got the same color on the flag. That's about
look,
it.
there's look at that guy. All right, so I asked Joey. My turn to ask you. Natchez Trace Parkway. What's your opinion?
It was a nice experience. Other than that, it was good to try it one time.
Yeah. And I feel bad. And it's beautiful. There's a lot of history. Like if we just had 2 days to ride up and down and stop and do all the history stuff and camp somewhere, maybe. But like, it's fun.
Yep. Yeah.
But
It was,
I told Joey what got me was less than a mile that way, like literally less than a mile that way, right behind us in the woods, is the Natchez Trace Parkway where there's nothing. It's just woods. If you break down, you're fucked. There's nothing there. There's nothing. So we literally came half a mile, and here is a small little town, Cusquino, whatever it is, Mississippi, and there's like gas stations and restaurants, and I was like, we literally saw 10 cars the last 2.5 hours. It's crazy. And then you come up right over here, there's a whole other world. Just, oh, look at there, only just a half a mile. But anyway. Hey, y'all do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon so you get notifications when this shit show gets rolling again. This is just the lower half of Natchez Trace Parkway. I'm doing a whole different video on Tupelo, Mississippi, like part 2, because Tupelo was badass, the ride home was badass. The people in Tupelo were amazing, so we'll talk about that in the next video. But I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed kind of getting to see, man, Mississippi was badass. We would stop in some back town to get gas, and some guy pulled up, was talking about our bikes. He goes, hey man, you need to be careful. Right up here at the highway that runs across about 3 miles, there's a sheriff who sits there with a radar gun, and if you're doing anything over the speed limit, he's gonna pull you over. I was like, hey man, thanks. Come over the hill, sure enough, there's a sheriff sitting there. So the people in the back towns were amazing. And it was awesome because I've said this before. If you want to really know what's going on in this country, go out and get out. Because all the shit you see on TV, I don't believe all that shit. Because I had people of every different race, color, creed talk to us, be nice to us, help us, no matter what was going on. It made me really proud of this country, of the people of this country, because there's some really good people out there who really don't give a shit what you look like or what you're wearing or what you're riding. They just wanted to come up and talk to us and help us and have a good time, so I appreciate that. To the people of Mississippi and Louisiana and parts of Texas, hey, thank you. I really enjoyed seeing parts of the country I haven't seen in a while. You know, I've never seen the Natchez Trace Parkway. It was beautiful. Never seen certain parts of Mississippi. I have family in Mississippi, but never seen certain parts. So man, it was fun. It was a good trip. I had a good time with George and Joey. I appreciate those guys. But anyway, on to the next one. I want you guys to have a great day. Let's try not to be assholes to each other, and I'll see y'all next time.
With friends like you, who needs enemies? You're not the one you pretend to be. I always thought we were family. Now we're only enemies. Enemies. Yeah, with friends like you, who needs enemies? A two-faced bitch ain't no friend of me.